Hey there, Rams. I'm sports anchor Alexandria Clough, bringing you all the latest in CSU athletics. The men's basketball team had a victory on Tuesday night as they hosted the Utah State Aggies here at Moby Arena. The Aggies fell 69-52 against the Rams. This win brought the Rams to the third overall spot in the Mountain West and a record of 8-4 in the conference. The Aggies dropped to 4-8 in conference play for the season. Senior guard Gene Clavel had yet another great game. In the first half alone, he had 14 points. He later had a total of 24 points for the whole game. The game was off to a slow start, but senior forward Emmanuel Amagbo had the first score of the game with a dunk on the Aggies. Amagbo also had his third consecutive double-double with 10 points and 14 rebounds. This brought him to his 14th double-double of the season. Amagbo is currently ranked 8th in the NCAA for rebounding. The Aggies were unable to score for the first 6 minutes of the first half, but after some rallying on their part, they pulled it together and came back with a tied score of 23-23 at the final media timeout of the first half. After the timeout, the Rams broke through and scored another 10 points to bring the score to 33-23 at the end of the first half. There were 12 Utah State turnovers that played a role in the game as 11 points came out of those for CSU. CSU finished with a shooting percentage of 40 and USU had a percentage of 36. CSU will take on Fresno State here in Fort Collins this Saturday at 2 in the afternoon. The CSU women's basketball team had a tough last two games. Last night they played the Utah State Aggies in Utah and fell 55-48. The Rams are now 10-2 in the Mountain West. The Rams are still currently ranked #1 in the conference, with Wyoming trailing right behind them in second place. CSU had their lowest game field goal percentage last night with only 26.8%. Ella Nystrom was the leading scorer for CSU with 9 points. Nystrom is just shy 4 rebounds of breaking Becky Hammond's rebound record of 538. CSU trailed 29-17 at halftime. This was CSU's second largest deficit of the season. They also had their season low of 6 turnovers last night. The Rams will continue to be on the road as they face the Fresno State Bulldogs this Saturday at 2 p.m. The women and men's track and field team have had 2 athletes sweeping the Mountain West. Lorenda Holst and Cole Rockhold both have been named Mountain West Indoor Track and Field Athletes of the Week this week. This is the second time they have been named Athletes of the Week this season. Lorenda Holston broke CSU's 60-meter hurdles record for the third time this season with a time of 8.13 seconds. This time puts her in the 11th spot in the nation. Rockhold earned the title of the week, Athlete of the Week, by a time of 4 minutes and 3 seconds in the mile run. Once his time was adjusted to altitude, it changed to 3 minutes and 57 seconds. This time earned him the 4th rank in the nation. The track and field team travels to the Don Kirby Classic in New Mexico this Friday and the Husky Classic in Washington on Sunday. The Rams tennis team had quite a break as they last played on the 29th of January and fell to the Wisconsin Badgers 7-0. The Rams head down to the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs tomorrow for a match against the Incarnate World. This long break could be good for the Rams as they head into the match refreshed. As we all know, the Super Bowl took place this last Sunday where the New England Patriots faced the Atlanta Falcons. It looked like the Patriots were going to lose for quite some time and people started to lose hope in Tom Brady. But the Patriots pulled through and came back 34-28, winning Super Bowl 51. I had the awesome opportunity to fly down to Houston to be a part of the Super Bowl week festivities. Here are some of the things I saw. I had the chance to not only meet NFL players, but also NBA players. The week leading up to the Super Bowl was filled with countless events, but all of these events were for a good cause. I had the opportunity to chat with Malcolm Jenkins about his Rock Avenue bow tie collection and his foundation. Where did all the proceeds go?
So all of our proceeds go to our various programs that are across the country. Right now we're serving 4 different communities, one being New Orleans. That was where we were birthed. We have a scholarship program where we've given over $85,000 in scholarships to our youth in New Orleans, and we have a year-round program called Project Rewards that is an after-school program focusing on life skills for the youth.
I ran into a Kansas City Chiefs player and asked him what his plans were for the Super Bowl.
I'm going to just watch it. I don't want to go because I'm not in it. I'm hating. So I'm just go out and watch it, chill with some friends.
Needless to say, Super Bowl week was a fantastic time. For updates throughout the weekend, be sure to log on to collegian.com and go to the sports page. Don't go away because Delaney has all of your latest entertainment coming up after the break.